Buddha.
No way, Jose.
going on? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can't even hear me. Don't know what's going on. Check one, check one. Y'all can hear me. I try to get the other one off, but I supposed to did it at 7:37 and 7:30, but I was running late. Respect to Shonda Williams. Respect to Shakira. Respect to Tony Renee. Respect to Larissa One. Respect to Diamond Shooter. Respect to everybody that's coming in the house. Respect. Guess what? This is a subject that is kind of hard to talk about. Not kind of hard to talk about. Will you put your significant other through a loyalty test to see if they loyal to you, or would you, if your significant other want a loyalty test from you, would you do it? That is the question. Would you do it? Would you do the loyalty test? Personally, myself, I want to put my significant other through a loyalty test. Because if I trust them, it would be no reason why to put them through a test. Because you know the saying, if you go when you go looking for something, you will find it. You will find it if you go looking. But it's like it's it's for not. But would you go through a loyalty test for your significant others? Would you go through a loyalty test? Would you go through a loyalty test? I would go through a loyalty test for my significant other to make for my significant other to make them feel safe, secure, just to ease their mind. But let me tell you, be careful when you do that test because it may backfire. It may backfire. Let's say if you set your significant other up, see where they pass a test, and you found out that they are low, and they found out at the test, they'll be mad at you. And tell you the reason why. Because they'll think, okay, you put me through the test. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're right, damn sure we don't need to be together. You're right. Ain't no way we need to be together. How in the hell you gonna put me through a loyalty test or put them through a loyalty test? You don't trust each other. If a man or woman get together, you don't trust that man and woman. When you got together, did you trust him or her? That is the question. Did you trust him or her when you first got together? Obviously not. Obviously not. You didn't trust her. She didn't trust you. What the hell you gonna do together? Let's say if they put you through that test, you pass the flag color. Would you trust them? Would you put them through the test? Because sometimes when somebody does that, they say they don't trust you and ask you, are you loyal? You start getting a little question in your mind, or why they questioning me? Am I loyal? What are they doing? What are they asking me? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big red flag. What are you hiding? What are they hiding? When they are the one that got see like they would be the one that got something to hide. and you know you're not doing nothing at all. You're not doing nothing at all. Respect, respect to Together We Break Change Productions. Respect. We are not. You know when they say when a person accuses you of something, it usually mean they the one that do. They are the one that doing it. That's so true. Cause if you constantly put away, yeah, you know you got them little. If you go look at, if you gotta go look through your spouse just think other phone, check their phone messages, their social media, and you always check out their pages, social media pages on their phone. So what? They like somebody picture, and yeah, you might get that one like phone call in the middle of the night from an old friend, high school friend. But guess what? You gotta be respectful and tell that old friend, hey, it's too late to call me this late night. I'm here my man and my woman. I'm here with my man and my woman. That you gotta be real respectful for that. Cause you don't if you don't be respectful of that, it's gonna keep happening. And guess what? Your man, your man or your woman is gonna be very suspicious. And you gotta put a tracking device on your significant other phone to check see if they going where they said they was going. If you got to do that, something wrong. Trust is going out the window. See, the reason I brought it to such. I see shows where okay, I'm gonna show this question. If y'all, if if somebody came to offer you, say, you said we'll give you $500 to open the app, any app. Say they give you $500, open three apps. To find any signs of infidelity on on your part or their part. But both of y'all got to pass the Lord's test. Would you take that chance? Would you take that chance? Would you take that chance? Huh? Would you take that chance? Because you know what they say. If you, I wouldn't take that chance. Because you might not, it might be something innocent. Heart emojis, anything like that in or around things like that. That could be a big trigger for somebody. Yeah, you could do that, but if you got if you know and let's say other get $500, just go through the phone. Okay. When somebody hesitant, now sort of changes, you don't have it no more. That's not a red flag, but it's a little one. What you in that situation? Nigga, look at this job. Hold on. For me to say, because you got to trust your big thing in a relationship. If you don't trust each other, it's just like I'm telling you how like in the military. You got your buddies, as they call them. Also with, because I don't care you don't like each other, y'all can't stand each other, but survive. Loyalty is a whole word. Do you believe in your significant others? I believe my significant. If I had a significant other, I believe in her. I would believe in her. Because you go stupid, you're gonna find it. You're not gonna like what you find. Sorry, am I still breaking up? You're not gonna like what you find, especially if it is true. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. I don't know what's going on. Honesty is the best policy. If you gotta go through all of that just to prove your loyalty to your significant others, well, guess what? Guess what? It's better be honest. If you don't want to be that person, why go through all of them changes? What? Because you want a trophy wife? Because you want a trophy girl under your arm? Because she can cook, clean, all that stuff. You want to keep her? Because he making all that money or she making all that money? He taking care of you and some kids that's not his. You keeping around? Together we break change production. You want to know that your partner being unfaithful. Okay. Why not just flat out ask him or ask her? Or you cheated on me? Or you stepping out on me? Right. Some of them professional liars. They're good at lying. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I could I can lie, but I don't lie. Because guess what? When you lie on that term right there, then you have to make another lie to cover that lie, and make another lie to cover that lie out there. You got to remember the first lie you told before you told them other 3 or 4 lies that you told. Loyalty and trust go hand in hand. The question I got: would you put your significant through a loyalty test? If you would, put a 1 in the chat. If if two, if no, put 2 in chat. Like I said, if you put your significant other through that loyalty test and they pass, and then they pass, what you tell them it was just a memory, but that memory ain't that good. Ain't nobody remember that good. Because sooner or later that lie gonna catch up to them. That lie is gonna catch up to them. So this my what would Would you go through your significant other phone? Yes, if you go to message or social media they and social media messages. Could you do that? Would you be able to do that? I would. Would you change your password for your slip with others? You change your password, do you just change it for some odd reason? Would you still have that password to go through your phone, your whatever device? Do you trust your partner? Do you trust your phone around? Do you trust your Do you trust your partner enough to leave your other devices over to a social media network for them not to go through it? That is the question. That's the problem with the world. This is the problem with the world today. Trust. And guess what? Some people make it hard for you to trust them. Do you trust your ladies? Do you trust your friend around your man? Let me say that. Do you trust your friend around your man? Do you trust your man around your friend? If your man looking at your friend some kind of way you think it kind of odd, do that mean they sneaking around on you? Vice versa, man. Cause your friend looking at your woman hard and all the other stuff. Do you? What your man go through? They sleeping together? They doing something behind your back? No, that don't mean nothing. Cause if ladies and gentlemen, if your woman on your man like that, looking at and significant other shouldn't be looking at your friends like that. Because you out there doing what you got to do. That's your own business on this, but your friends got more than you got. He or she looking at her like, oh, okay. Let me ask you this question: should your relationship be over because of money? Would your relationship be over because of money, or will it be over because of infidelity? Which one would it be over for, or both? See, what they you don't men. I'm gonna tell you this right. Don't tell your woman you don't tell her that she can't go out there and find another man. That another man would not want her. That's a bad look. Cause guess what? She might think that, but then again, if you got a woman that had confidence in herself, might just go out there just to show you that she can get another man. Then how you'll feel? The loyalty and trust is gone in that relationship. And women don't tell a man he's not gonna amount to nothing. He wasn't nothing. Because what? Then what? Then y'all them two scenarios, guess what? Y'all break up, guess what? The grass ain't always green to the other side. It's just probably some dirt painted with green paint to make it look like greener pastures. See, that where the communication come in. Talk with each other. Sit down and talk. Not yelling, not screaming. Sit down and talk to each other and listen to each other. Because listening is half the battle. But you can listen but be not hearing. You can hear but be not listening. If I'm saying anything wrong, let me know. Would you? It's like I watch a whole lot of these shows. These couple put put they put their significant other through these loyalty tests. One was this man was in the military. He's supposed to be deployed. He told Spirit Orange he got family emergency. I don't know his girlfriend or wife. He set up and she went in for thinking she was gonna get your job, and the way she was dressed, kind of like a hair top or skirt, whatever. Okay, I understand that. But while she was doing that, and she said that she's a single mother. Mind you, they've been together for a long time. I think 4 years, 2 to 4 years. He said she's a single mother. And he's in the military. And he was deployed to Iraq. And the actor asked the Instagram and put his thing in there, whatever. But he said, "What are you?" Then also he went in and asked her, "What are you doing?" He said, "I saw everything, I heard everything you said. You're a single mother." And I was in the military. I know how it is. Sometimes you ain't be able to reach your spouse. That's over here. I know how some of these spouses over here they got men and women that's in the military that's overseas. You can't reach them. That's when you got to be a strong. See, that's when you got to have a strong system when you're in the military, when you're overseas, because you got to think what's going on, your mission. You got to think what's going on. You can't be thinking about what's going on at the house. That's man or woman. She said, "Oh, you don't talk," and he said, "You never ever seen a mother. What he is supposed to do? He's in the military, providing the insurance, providing for you, trying to get you good living. Is that not a possibility he'll make it back home? When he make it back home, it's a possibility he might have some kind of trauma." Or she might have some kind of trauma. Nobody want to go through that. He providing for the kids. Well, doing something that is dangerous. You don't go do that. It's still loyalty. I knew the only brothers and fathers that married to somebody in the military. I know it's hard, but that's loyalty. You got to stand up. And she said, "Oh, it's not enough money. Why you need enough money?" His military check. Why is it not enough money for do what you want to do? You want to do something else that you don't want to do. So, in other words, you feel. I see it from her point of view, but I also see it from his point of view. You scared because he's not there. You scared because she's not there. You can't reach him. You're not gonna be able to reach nobody all the time. They're not gonna be able to reply to your texts all the time. You're not. They're not gonna be able to return your phone calls all the time. Does that mean they're doing something? No. They might be just busy. They can't get to the phone. Then when they reply, you're like, "Oh, what you doing? You should have did right here." No, they ain't have to reply to nothing. It is hard for this loyalty test to be given out without a repercussion. Yeah, you might find out your woman or man is cheating, steps out on you. It's good for nothing. But you move on. You move on from there. You move on from there. Cause the relationship don't turn out quite like you want it. Especially after that. That loyalty test is crazy. Cause it got heart emojis on there stuff don't mean a damn thing. It's the wording that's in the messages. I will catch the phone in the messages. Liking a picture is not a sign of teacher. Because you like somebody's picture, oh well, so what? Do you find that a sign of cheating? Let me use another word. Do you find that a form of infidelity? Do you? It's not a form of infidelity. Would you put your significant through a loyalty test? Now, would you go through a loyalty test? If you don't trust me, you don't believe what I say. Even if you go through that loyalty test, even if you do go through that loyalty test, you think he or she gonna be still able to trust you? Gonna be able? They still gonna have that back in their mind, a little seed of doubt that you're doing something you don't supposed to be doing. Would you go out with your friends every day, every weekend? No, that you cannot just go out and do that. It's hard. I know it's hard, but you have to realize it's hard for everybody because that loyalty test is, how could I say it? It's an MFer. If you, together we break change production. Say it. There are some good damn liars out there. They can lie their ass off and still cover their ass. But like I said, sooner or later you will get caught. Sooner or later you'll get caught. How do you break that chain, that cycle of somebody mistrusting you? What did you get that person? what gave you or that person reason not to trust your spouse, your significant other? You gotta look at it that way. What reason did your significant other gave you not to trust them? Oh, you see a little flirtatious message. Okay. If your significant other got a message, back to the phone test. Think about it. If those significant other got a message from somebody else and said, that he or she might, if the other significant other respond that, and if you responded back to a text like that, something wrong. What's wrong with your mom? You might have a good man, a good woman with the head on their shoulders that doing the right thing. Why can't you just do the thing, man, woman? I just came on here to just talk about this for a little bit, but I am going to bring up part 2 later on. What would you do? What would you put your significant other, or will you take a loyalty test for your significant other to ease their mind? But like I said, be careful what you wish for, you might get it. Communication is the only way for y'all to build up on everything. A solid foundation in your relationship, that's what you need. What would you do? How would you do it? This is just part one. I will bring part two tomorrow. Just look out for the notification. Just look out for what time. I would bring it tomorrow, because guess what? This needs to be talked about. We need to get the trust back in the relationship. We need to get trust back in the families, because we don't trust each other. Do you trust yourself? Do you feel? Because some people got low self-esteem, and you go break it, they break them down. They be susceptible to something else. Loyalty test. Either you take one or they take one. It's a hard thing to bear. It's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard thing to swallow. You got to have open and honest talk with your significant other. Like I said, you got to listen to each other. Not only listen, but you got to hear what each other is saying. But you the one is doing the listening, but you got to take in, you got to hear what your partner is saying and listen to them. Some people can listen and not hear. Some people can hear without listening. Monique Hill, my Kelly sister, what you think about the subject at hand? I'm gonna ask you this question, Monique. Would you put your significant other through a loyalty test, or would you take a loyalty test for your significant other? Would you? Yeah. I know you just got in the door. You just got it at the house. Oh yeah, I know. It's Monique. Like Kelly says, trust goes a whole long way. Like I said, personally, my feelings, I would not go through that. I would not put my significant other. I would not go through it. I would not put them through it. And if I feel like I gotta go through that, because what I read for us not be together. I ready for us not to be together. Because you put me through a lot of tests. You want to go snooping through my phone, my social media thing, even though I got it sitting out there, sitting on the table, you got the password and all that stuff. You gotta go that. You're looking for something. You go try to find something. You might find an old mess that way back before we got together. That set you off. Money. Okay. What you doing? Or so either way you go, it's a hit or miss. It's really a hit or miss. Because one, if you got to go through, you got to put your, like I said, you got to put your through a loyalty test. And if you got to take a loyalty test for the other, no trust, no communication. It's all gone. Hold on. I'm breaking up. Breaking up. Breaking up. Breaking up. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm breaking up. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back to what I was doing. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Hold on. Am I still breaking up? I'm still breaking up. I'll be right back. Check one. Is that better? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm back. Like I said, I am going to do another show on this loyalty test thing. And will you take one? What kind of test would you take? Uh, well, I had a little difficulties. That what I figured that I figured you'll say something like that. I'm with you on that. If I gotta go through a phone, if I gotta go put you through a test, if I gotta do this, go through hoops and then I'm not finna chase you around the world. I'm not finna chase you around the world to see are you loyal to me. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I will not do it. Now, if you got to go through that with me, that says something about you. Ain't that right? If you got to go through that, if a person want to put you through that, and you go through that, and they still have issues, it's time to go. It's time to rock. It's time to kick rock. It's time to hit to kick rock. It's time for me to go. Here I am jumping through hoops going on over hell and high water to prove to you that I'm being faithful to you, and you're still not satisfied. You still think I'm doing something. But guess what? You know what they say? The one that doing all the accusing must be the one that's sneaking around. Guess what? Not only I'm gonna leave you for not trusting me, I'm gonna leave you because you might be doing the same thing. You might be doing the same thing you accuse me of doing. What you think about that? Is that hard to fathom? Is that hard to believe that somebody would do that? If a stranger comes up to you and say, "Hey, I offer y'all both $1,000 or $500 to $1,000 a piece to go through your phone, see, check for infidelity," would you do it? I'm telling you, I wouldn't have nothing to hide. I should know myself. I shouldn't have nothing to hide. Like I said, somebody can like somebody's picture. Somebody can have heart emojis on somebody's picture, heart in a sentence, whatever. That's probably just how they type. But when you get sent pictures back and forth of your situation, or their situation, and they new body, whatever, that's a problem. If he or she said, "I'm working late," and knowing they get off this time, they know to be home at this time. But sometimes you might have to work late. Sometimes you might have to do some unorthodox sometimes. Because they get home late. Doesn't mean they're cheating. it mean infidelity? No, it doesn't. They might be sending us a surprise for you, but we don't know. But like I said, this is going to be a part two to this. This will be a part two to this. There will be a part two. There will be a part two. I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's messing up. But there will be a part two coming tomorrow morning. I don't know what time. I will set it up. Just be wait for it. It's gonna be part two. Cause first we gotta get this stuff settled in the household for our kids that we got that's kids in the household. We gotta get trust back in the relationship between a man and a woman. Those I said man and a woman. The dad and the father, we gotta get trust back in the household. Because we don't have trust, we don't have anything. If we don't have loyalty, we don't have anything. If we don't trust each other, how can I trust you to do the right thing with the kids? That don't matter man or woman. Trust and respect. Loyalty, trust, and respect goes hand to hand. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going ahead and end the show right here. Love you. Thank for all that showed up, that came out, and I will be back tomorrow with another edition of would you go through a lot of tests? Do you trust your significant other enough? Peace and love. I'm out.